Good morning. Welcome to your Southeast Idaho weather planning briefing for June 13th. Our story today is going to be very strong winds. We do have strong and high winds forecast for mid-morning today and continuing through the afternoon for select areas. They'll be improving from west to east starting early this afternoon and continuing through the evening hours. This will mean damage to property is possible. Hazardous driving conditions are expected. There will be rough chop on area waterways. Pockets of blowing dust are possible. In addition, we'll have a chance for showers and thunderstorms and even snow in the forecast, and it's primarily confined to the central mountain areas. Satellite view from early this morning showing a broad area of low pressure across the Pacific Northwest, and this is bringing in all this moisture and all this wind. Our weather impact overview is primarily highlighting today and tomorrow for wind and high wind, and this chance for thunderstorms for a lot of locations, not necessarily all of southeast Idaho. We don't have a chance for rain or thunderstorms across the Snake Plain or the Magic Valley today, but a lot of areas do see that chance for a rain shower or a spare thunderstorm here or there. But we're not expecting severe weather necessarily with any of these thunderstorms this weekend. The wind chances, the strong winds continue tomorrow afternoon for the Snake Plain and Magic Valley areas, but they won't necessarily be as strong as what we are forecasting for today. And the rain and thunderstorm chances persist Monday and Tuesday afternoon for central mountain locations, and then we add the chance for a thunderstorm across the eastern Idaho areas on Tuesday. So our wind gusts, already early this morning, we're seeing gusts 40 to 50 miles an hour on the central mountain peaks. That trend's going to continue early this morning. We could be seeing even stronger gusts than that. So these pink areas that we're seeing in this graphic here are gusts in excess of 60 miles an hour. And that's until noon this morning. That's when our peak winds are expected across this circled area here. We'll start to see an increase in winds early morning across the eastern Magic Valley, and that's going to shift from west to east as we go through our early morning hours. So in that 9 a.m., 10 a.m. hour, we'll start to see the increasing winds across the lower Snake River Plain and then the upper Snake River Plain. So this is a graphic showing you the peak wind gusts overall the next 6 hours. So that's why you see these 50s. It's a little scary, but that's how stronger wind gusts are expected early this morning. By this afternoon, you'll start to see these peak wind gusts start to taper off from the western portions of the map here. So we don't have these pinks anymore in our in the peaks of the central mountains. We have started to decrease our winds a little bit, but you do still see these pinks and these deep reds indicating 40 to 50 mile an hour winds across the border of Idaho and Montana. So that's going to mean very strong winds for anybody driving north of Idaho Falls to Du Bois and along the and toward the Montana border. Very strong gusty winds along that route. And finally, this evening, we'll see the winds further decrease. We still have some gusty winds along that same route north of Idaho Falls, but the winds have substantially started to decrease, less than 40 miles an hour. With all that said, we do still have a wind advisory in place across a lot of eastern Idaho. Anywhere in the brown, you are in the wind advisory, and then note the high wind warning across portions of Montana. All that said, what could happen today? Well, trees could be uprooted. There could be damage to your property if any of those stronger wind gusts do occur. Could be a power outage if a power line falls. hazardous driving that we mentioned along that route on 15, and it's not just I-15, but any of those routes that do um, run along that crosswind. We are expecting a southwesterly wind today, so any of those typical routes that would be impacted by a southwesterly wind, and then rough chop on area waterways. Tomorrow afternoon, our wind gusts are not nearly as strong, but we're still seeing some 35 to 40 mile an hour gusts across the Arco Desert and along that same stretch north of Idaho Falls, and then even toward Island Park tomorrow afternoon as well. To give you an idea of what precip is incoming today, I'm going to let this loop for you. So we do have some showers and snow showers arriving tonight, but you see it's kind of confined to our central mountain locations and further west, so we're not seeing a whole lot in the way of precip, but some showers are possible for a couple areas today. For tomorrow, look at all this additional blue in the graphic, and that's some snow. Tomorrow afternoon, though, you do see some more blips of the green and some even deeper colors, which may be indicating a possible thunderstorm developing. So we do have chances for the thunderstorm in our weather impact grid for tomorrow. How much snow would be accumulating? Well, not a whole lot. We don't have anything on the lower valley floors, but on those higher elevations, yes, there could be a few inches of accumulation tomorrow. So again, our main story today and tomorrow will be the strong winds. They will be increasing from west to east mid-morning and continuing through the afternoon and improving from west to east as well. There'll be a chance for showers and thunderstorms and snow, mainly in the central mountains today and again tomorrow. Any questions or concerns, feel free to contact us on any of these means. We will get back to you and answer your question. Thanks for watching. We will chat with you tomorrow morning.